What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. And today I'm not going to be talking about a big celebrity, but a YouTuber by the name of Miriam Shumate. And I found out about Miriam's channel about 4 or 5 years ago, kind of when I first arrived to Poland as a medical student. And like I said, she had a channel that was started with a guy named Hunter. He's white, right? And I don't know if they started together, but I do know that they featured the channel, and it was a channel more so about interracial relationships. And to be honest, it was one of the first channels that I saw promote that kind of thing. And to be honest, when you see those kind of channels on YouTube, they're typically from African women that's married to white men. Like, there is Life Less Scripted, and I did a video on them. Then you have the McClure twins, who is, this Nigerian American chick who's been married to 2 white guys. And the guys, like the guy that she's married to right now is not even the father of her twin girls, and they're together. And Miriam is the same way. And there's also some shade, right, that comes from what I've been I know from the McClure family lady, that's the truth. But then there's some shade that comes from these Nigerian American women with these white guys towards African Americans. And the one lady, Life Less Scripted, is actually a good name, but you guys get my drift, right? There is some kind of animosity that some people think that come from these particular YouTubers. I don't know about Life Less Scripted, but for sure, Miriam Shumate and the McClure twins channel. Now, why are we talking about these guys today, Miriam Shumate and Hunter? Well, Hunter has made it known he's filing for a divorce, wants nothing to do with her, okay? And it's interesting because this is a white guy, and I'm gonna read what he put on Lipstick Alley. A lot of times these sisters have been promoting these guys as an alternative, like, especially a lot of African chicks, Black American women are starting to do it a lot. Getting a white guy is great, open up your options. But at the same time, I try to tell people, when you see African women or African American women with white men, typically these are not the white men that are doing very well. You just don't see that. You just don't see it. You see a lot of times these sisters are dealing with guys who are kind of like, middle of the pack, if not bottom of the barrel in their earning potential. And, some of the things they're doing, a lot of sisters, when they date interracially, they're not dating up, they're dating down, all right? And what Miriam said was, and she's taken her, stances on YouTube, I think after he went out and exposed the fact that he wanted to, be done with her, she said that he wouldn't get a job, which is interestingly enough, because would she marry and deal with an African-American guy who wouldn't get a job? But she said he wouldn't get a job. And when she told him that he wouldn't get a job, for him, he was like, listen, I'm done with you. Like, I gotta break up with you, right? And now he's dating somebody else. But I want to read what he said on Lipstick Alley. It's quite done, but this is White Zaddy. This is the guy that, sisters are out here promoting as you need to get a white man. He's saying this, right? Hunter Shumate. Hey everyone, I'm back. Just had a few things to say. Actually, give me some sad music. I'll make this pretty funny. Hey everyone, I'm back. Just had a few things to say. I needed somewhere to vent, so here goes. It's currently a secret, but I told Miriam that I plan to divorce her ass a few months ago. I've just simply had enough. Stop the show. See what the white man is doing? You see what he's doing? He telling everybody your business. I simply don't love her anymore. Wait a minute. That's not the white man saying it, is he? Is he saying that? I told her that my feelings are gone, and I plan to move on due to being very unhappy. Several events have happened over the last 2 years that have caused this to occur. Of course, she did not take that well at all, and has really made my life miserable. It's looking like a lengthy divorce thanks to her petty nature. She won't negotiate with me and go through an uncontested divorce despite me literally open to giving her anything she needs. Stop it. Bro, listen, she not letting go of you. You white. She needs that white zaddy in her life. Boy, without you, what's she gonna talk about? I mean, what black man gonna deal with her? She got a, divorce with a mulatto child. Ain't no brother gonna deal with her. And ain't no other white guy gonna deal with her. Anyways, I'm willing to agree to paying her child support. I'm willing to pay spousal support for a short time. I'm willing to help her get a place to live. She doesn't care, however, and is intends to make me go into massive debt through the court system in a contested divorce, despite nothing being contested. She don't want a divorce to do. I'm seriously blown emotionally, but I will do what I have to do, and frankly, it's a new feeling she has caused me to experience. Miriam is no longer the person I married at this point. She is borderline crazy! I've done nothing but sacrifice everything I have for her, and I'll be stuck with my life destroyed as a result. I really hated her YouTube shenanigans over the years because she used it as an excuse not to get a real job. Stop the show. So you got with Zaddy trying to make a YouTube channel and profit off of Zaddy, but it didn't work. She never cared, though, and always said the Lord will provide. Of course, she started a new channel and I expect her to go on a smear campaign about me soon. I can say that I'm not perfect and I have made mistakes like anyone in any long-term relationship would. Whatever she ends up saying about me won't be true. Just prepare for an over-top story to generate sympathy, and I'm gonna prove he's right about this. I've never abused my wife at any moment. I've done everything in my power for the kids. I've never laid a hand on Miriam despite her doing it to me at times. What? Uh-oh! Stop the show. Was she beating on Zaddy? I know the sister wasn't beating on Zaddy. Music again. I've literally provided everything she has done despite so many red flags that I've ignored due to the love I previously had for her. Miriam and I have never been on the same page on anything the entire time we were together. She just simply doesn't respect my realistic point of views despite our lives being terrible. Any goals that I'd have succumbed to her hopeless ideals and unrealistic point of view since we have been together. One thing this breakup requires is her getting a job. I'm worried she can't get one and establish her own independence, which is something she has never had since being in the USA. Stop the show. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me you came over from Nigeria and I see comments talking about African Americans. I've never heard her say that, but some people have said that on Lipstick Addy and other posts. But you're talking about us, but you can't even establish your own independence in the United States? Uh-oh. Anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and blast her. Yes, you did. You've already done it. It's too late. That's not necessary. I'm much more mature than she will ever be, and that's sad for someone significantly older than me. Stop the show. Zaddy, you got with an older sister? You had a MILF? Miriam just simply needs someone else to be in a relationship with her, and I hope she finds that person. Zaddy, like I'm done. She claimed today anybody would want her, which isn't true because I'm the only person that has ever loved her. She has no family and no friends. That's not by accident. She simply doesn't get along with anyone, and now it has cost her a marriage even though she will never admit it. I'm very excited to build a new life. It makes me almost cry thinking about pursuing my dreams and giving my kids a father that they love. I'm also excited to find someone I can truly love again and build an amazing life whenever that happens in the distant future. I bet she will be white. Luckily, I'm young and have plenty of time to make something out of myself and reach my goals. I have my old job back with G4S since November, and I'm a bank protection officer at Bank of America. I've been working full time, and the virus hasn't affected that luckily. I'm currently working towards the next phase of my life. I'm somewhat happy knowing that this will be over someday. I have 2 great jobs possibly lined up that will kick off the next chapter of my life, and that I hope I will land. Wish me luck, everyone, even though I know none of you give a damn about me. Trust me, those sisters are still gonna be in your inbox trying to get wifed up next. Now, basically, if the guy had no job, and that's what she was saying, he didn't want to work and, and all of this and get her stuff together. But look at this. I want to talk about this, right? Miriam talks about God will provide and do things. I've heard her talk about this. She always talks about, that kind of stuff on her channel. She's a Christian. She wants to be like a motivational speaker. But look at this, right? On this video called Telling My Side of the Story About the Divorce. GoFundMe emergency relocation sponsorship. Click on the link and look at this. She has raised $2,473. Look at that. 70 people have donated to her. Now, she's got that money within one day. In the coronavirus pandemic, she has raised $2,473. Now, what happened to all of that independent and God will provide? Don't look like God provide. Look like some of your supporters providing, right? Again, this is what I say when people promote these interracial marriages. A lot of these people that they're dealing with are broke. They just dealing with them because of their phenotype. Like I said, They would never deal with a black man like this, and you will lower the bar from somebody else that's not black. Then we'll find you on the other side, swirling it up and dusting it up, right? And you know, my lesson is this: as black people, we gotta stop bigging up other people because of their race. You know, if you won't start a YouTube channel with a black person, don't go start it over with a white person, because here's what happens: you're gonna get exposed, just like she did, right? And she's getting roasted all through the internet. She's out there broke, can't get nowhere. Like, you know, you don't even have $10,000. You need to ask somebody for it. It's quite sad, you know, when swirling when white zaddy goes wrong. That's all I gotta say, man. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Subscribe, hit the bell, get notified whenever your boy comes through. Hit the bell. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. Check us out on patreon.com/Negro Manosphere. Don't forget to like our page on facebook.com/Negro Manosphere, right? All of that information is pinned to the top. Shout out to you brothers who have been joining our Facebook group on the Facebook. It's been cracking. A lot of women in there. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.